Dominant.
Oh, you expect Mr. V to bring out a lot of his staple tanks in support, like his Lolita. He's pretty good on Lolita, his Akai. But then again, he's not just going to be the only tank we watch out for. Of course, the child parody, as what they call him,
Yes.
is Chaknu. Joshua Mangilog is just on top of the meta right now, at least in the Nationals. This guy, when you say Chaknu, so many things come up to your mind. Pero still, iba pa rin yung mga tank nito. Akai, Minotaur is crazy. They played 15 and 18 games respectively. 2.1 KDA on Mr. V. Chaknu though, he's there for a bit more kill participation though. Mas maraming laban nakikita si Mr. V kasi nga, he is the team captain, he is the shot caller, so a lot of the matches, a lot of the clashes that happen are on his call. And of course, gold per minute. Mas na-farm dito si Paring Chaknu.
Yes.
Ng konti lang.
Even though like it's also notable na kahit medyo mababa yung KDA ratio ni Mr. V, talagang medyo pinaprioritize niya yung mga members niya. And of course, the head-to-head for Suha Execution Punishers versus Happy Feet Emperors. Suha Execution Punishers has a win-loss of 12-6. For Happy Feet Emperors is going to be 3-16. Win percentage for Punishers is going to be 67%, napaka above average. And unfortunately for Happy Feet Emperors, they have a win percentage of 16%. Punishers will have a KDA of 13, 13, 25, 9, 15, 22 for the Emperors. And finally, the net worth of each for Punishers, it's going to be 38,508. And for Happy Feet Emperors, it's going to be 30,384. So it's only an 8K gold gap.
What I like about the Emperors here is they actually learned how to farm now.
Yes.
The only difference here, the difference is 8,000 gold. The real story here is because the Punishers know how to end games quick.
Yes.
They trade for objectives, and when they're on the map, they're always looking for the next big thing to happen. Magbibigay sila ng maybe 1 or 2 heroes, pero best believe in the next 2 minutes, kukuha sila ng torre.
Tama.
That's why their net worth is 38,000 lang on average. It's because other teams will hit 40, 50. Sila tatapusin na agad nila yan. And on the other hand though, the Emperors, as you can see, they're on the losing side when we're talking about the first conference. So maybe if they get a few more wins and they can end games much, much faster at least to be victorious, tataas pa yung gold percentage nila or gold gain net worth in the next few series. In this best of 3, let's see if it is going to be an underdog victorious story for the Emperors, or will the Punishers slowly climb back up the ranks. Malalaman natin yan sa pagbabalik pagka nakita na natin ang labanan between the Punishers and the Emperors. Real quick, kami ay
babalik
na lang sa quick break. Don't go anywhere. My name is Leo.
And I'm Saya.
This is the Nationals.
rin tayo sa The Nationals. I'm Eliza Taylor, your official courtside reporter for today's games. And right now, we are now on our second matchup for today. It's gonna be between Suha Execration Punishers versus Happy Feet Emperors. Isa sa mga pinakainaabangang laro. And right now, I just gonna do a quick recap para sa ating mga standings. No? For Suha Execration Punishers, they're standing right now at 12-6. Para naman sa Happy Feet Emperors is at 3-16. And nakausap ko yung mga teams ulit natin. Now, I've talked to Suha Execration Punishers and asked them kung ano ba yung sa tingin nilang advantage nila for this round o para sa mga buong series na to, sa buong The Nationals. And they say na experience daw talaga ang nagdadala sa team nila. No? Marami na silang experience sa mga tournaments nila at iba pang mga events na nakapaglaro sila. And also, they were confident, really confident sila na walang makukuhang advantage ang Happy Feet Emperors against their team. And right now, ang tingin nilang advantage lang ng team na ito yung mas nagpa-practice sila, mas napapanood sila lalo ng Happy Feet Emperors para sa kanilang mga plays at kung paano sila nagro-rotate. Now, kinausap ko rin naman ang Happy Feet Emperors at kinamusta ko rin naman sila. And right now, they say na ine-enjoy lang talaga nila ang kanilang mga matches as of the moment. And after this round o after this semis natin, talagang tutuloy-tuloy pa rin ang kanilang pagpa-practice at aaralin nila lahat ng kanilang mga pagkakamali from the previous matches that they were having. Now, right now, ipapasa ko na kayo sa ating mga casters for our game number 1 para sa series na to. Again, this is Suha Execration Punishers versus Happy Feet Emperors. Right now, Leo and Seiya, anong masasabi nyo about this?
I just want to see the Emperors have fun. Yun yung importante para sa akin. Tama sila eh. Nakausap ko si Mr. V din ng isang araw. Sabi niya, the reason how they got that win against Signal Ultra Warriors, one of the strongest teams right now in the conference, sabi nila is, yeah, kasi nag-enjoy kami. So, feeling ko if they go on this trend with their momentum, baka makaisa dito sa Punishers. Baka nga, matu-1 or 2-0. I don't know. Diba?
Yes.
It's something to hope for. But, real quick before we get into the draft, tingnan natin yung most banned heroes.
Yes, again, with the similar for the previous series, we are seeing the Harith, the Kaja, the Cho, the Kimmy, and the Grok as the priority banned heroes for our teams. Of course, matik na. Harith, Kaja, Otto ba na yan? Wala na kasi wala nang pero banagad sila. And of course, nung pumapangatlo dito si Chu, of course, we already know his kit. Pwede siya maging semi-tank, pwede siya maging lethal. It's actually up to the player. Kaya nga siya napunta dyan sa ating 62% of a ban rate. And of course, si Kimmy then, even though na medyo hindi natin siya nakikita because of course priority band, at the same time, nakikita natin yung kit niya, it's actually good, especially for kiting. Kaya talagang essentially na nandyan siya. And of course, finally, the Grok. If he's not going to be most banned, it's of course going to be very contested. Knowing that his potential to actually protect and to give CC to an overall team fight, talagang it's no wonder why he's also on that list.
Actually, yung most banned and most contested heroes, that's gonna be what you're gonna see here right now. They're almost similar. The reason why they're also most contested is because the reason they're not banned is because most teams find a way to deal with them.
Yes.
So, ang similarities natin dito is the Cho, the Harith, the Kaja, and the Grok. Sometimes, you're able to, let's say, play the Diggy. So you're safe from the Cho, you're safe from the Kaja. Sometimes, you're able to just basically tank out the Harith. So kayang-kaya mo yan. But that doesn't make them any less lethal. Especially, my boy here, Leomord. With a win rate of 57%, sabi natin, merong times na hindi nagtitake off on Leomord. But then again, he's able to clean up so well with that passive of his, hitting people 30% below HP. They are gonna get auto-critted. Si Cho naman dito, 77%, the highest win rate so far in the most contested heroes list here in the Nationals because of that reason of him being so versatile. Hindi mo alam kung ano makikita mong Cho eh. Tank Cho ba to? Assassin Cho? Offlaner Cho? It's crazy. So now, let's look at the most big heroes. Kung hindi mo sila i-contest, kung hindi mo pag-aagawan yan, kung hindi mo sila ibaban, sino ang pupuntahan natin?
At syempre, yung pang-counter sa kanila, it's going to be the Akai with 49 times to actually be picked. Leomord with 35 times carry, the Grok, and of course with the 5th spot, it's going to be these 3 tanks. It's going to be the Esmeralda, the Lolita, and the Minotaur.
What I really like about this meta here is we're very tank-centric. Di ba?
Tank
Karamihan ng lineup, makikita natin parating may either 2 tanks or 1 tank, a semi-tank
Yes.
or a support tank. And I guess this is the key to victory for these two teams right here. In game 1 of their first series, the Happy Feet Emperors had a very, very soft lineup. Isa lang ang main tank nila. And I think this is because they actually favored the Diggy.
Yes.
They really like Diggy. And that's not wrong because Diggy is still one of the stronger heroes right now in the meta. Sobrang ganda ng time journey because specifically of how many tanks there are.
Yes.
Medyo rampant. ang
Essential
mga-
kasi si time journey para ma-deny
Yeah.
kung ano man ang mabibigay nung mga tank heroes natin.
Oh.
But of course, syempre, with that being said, talagang magkakaroon talaga sila ng bagong strategy dito because again, this is all for nothing for Happy Feet Emperors. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Suha Execution Punishers versus Happy Feet Emperors. And ngayon, pupunta na tayo sa ating drafting phase for our game number 1 of match number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Emperors on the left. They are on the play. The Punishers are going to respond. Unang band dito, it's gonna be the Cho and the Claude. And on the other side, it's the Kaja and the Grok. It's the Claude here that's surprising given our stats. I think it's important for the Emperors here to actually block out the lethality of Zapnu on that Claude. So ngayon makikita natin yung Zapnu and Chaknu connection. Aboy Zapnu here has been busy in the past few weeks. So madalas ang naglalaro dyan si Hate or si Saire. Pero at least ngayon makikita natin yung medyo star player ng Punishers maglalaro. And it's just right for the Emperors to respect that and take away his Claude.
Of course. And for their first pick, syempre iti-take away din ng Happy Feet Emperors ang kanilang Leo Morph dahil nakita nga natin kanina na that Suha Execution Punishers are mostly using this hero right here. At syempre nakita natin sa screen talking very seriously kung ano ang magiging first and second picks nila. And to me, syempre since naban ng most banned and most pick, mukhang the Esmeralda is going into play at let's not forget that the Akai is also open. At ayan na nga, ladies and gents, they will be locking in the Esmeralda and the Akai.
On cam, you all saw earlier, my boy Billy, si Zapnu, and of course, they're playing coach, si Saire. Napakaganda ng mga drafting strategy ni paring Saire, and even if he is not playing, he is gonna be helping the team ban out and play out these heroes. Mr. V on camera right now, picking up the Minotaur and the Harith. Nakalusot yung Harith!
And nakalusot din ng Lunox, take note. But of course, not really prioritizing the Lunox, but we have to give emphasis on this Harith. But syempre, dahil nakalusot ang Harith, malulusot din ang Diggy, and it will be locked in by Pakbet over here.
I think it's gonna be safe to say the Lunox is gonna see a ban here because both teams, bet your bottom dollar, do not want to be on the receiving end of a Chaos Assault. Medyo masahid yan. That's a percentage-based magical damage attack. And you don't want heroes like Akai or Minotaur receiving this because kahit gaano ka katangke, kahit na mag-build ka pa ng magic defense,
Yes.
masakit pa rin yan as long as it pulls through. And I think what Suha Execution Punishers did here, picking up the Diggy, is gonna be good kasi ganang-gana na yan. Pasok na yan.
Yes.
You are going to be stopping the Minoan Fury. You're going to be stopping the Zaman Force. And of course, once Barbiel hits the board, medyo yung mga stomp niya, safe na kayo dyan as long as you hit the times journey just right. Second phase of banning though, check it out. It's the Kimi going away and the Selena. So, okay pa, nandyan pa si Maring Lunox.
Yes, pero we are seeing that the cushion is going to be hovered by Chakno dito. Syempre, nakita natin that the cushion is performing very well here, even though na hindi siya yung top pick or top band. At ayan na nga, na-lock in na nila without further ado, sabi ng Suha Execution Punishers. At syempre, this goes to show that the Granger is up for grabs. But ooh, look at this. Mukhang nilock in nila ang Rafaela here, which is quite a shock and a very exotic pick from Happy Feet Emperors.
Oh my God. This is sabi ko eh. The Emperors, they like to roll the dice.
Yes.
They like to gamble. And I'm talking about how some teams really just want to have fun.
Yeah.
And right now, ito yung idea nila ng fun. Kahit na sabihin mo, isa lang yung main tank nila, which they did in Series 1, feeling ko naman this should be some way to cover that weakness up. Kasi nga may Rafaela, there are ways to heal up. And because of that, there's no way that Lunox is gonna see play here tonight. At least in Game 1. Punishers.
Yes.
Pick up the thumbs.
Yeah, and of course, knowing that they have chose that Thomas right here, this Esmeralda is going to be a lethal one, I think, because ang isa sa mga core nila, it's going to be Zapno, of course, no doubt dyan. Pero syempre si Chakno though, even if he's playing a tank, we also see him like play support as well, and I think it's going to be, nakita natin yan sa ating game ngayon since he will be the one using the Esmeralda right here. But for Team Happy Feet Embers, they are going wild for this Rafaela pick.
I don't know exactly kung paano siya i-digest. Hindi ko pa alam kung... It's been a while since I've seen Rafaela.
Yes, it's
You know
like
what I mean?
it's like one of the very first seasons talaga. Doon mo siya okay, Rafaela was actually buffed nung mga sinaunang seasons, but you don't see every day that the Rafaela is on the S tier or the A tier. So this is actually a new and exotic pick na gustong-gusto ko ring makita from Happy Feet Empress kasi I wanna know if this Rafaela pick can actually pull off. It only means na kayang mag-exotic pick ng Happy Feet Emperors.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but we've never seen Rafaela in the Nationals.
Never seen before. Same with the Jawhead.
Yun lang yun. Except when Syra made it
Yes.
work, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into Game 1. Business as usual for the Emperors and Punishers. Pakilala natin ang ating mga oponan. Real quick, on the side of the Emperors, it's Arbe on that Leomord. It's MB on the Granger. My boy Tan playing the Harris. Mr. V is the Rafaela. And of course, it's Kram on the Minotaur.
For Suha Execution Punishers, we have May as the thumbs. Dian going for the Akai Chakno with the Diggy. Pakpet is going to use the Esmeralda. And finally, Zapnu is for the Gushan.
It's one thing to note, ang Punishers, wala silang traditional carry. Instead, they're gonna go here for the mid-range strategy. Siyempre, they want Zapnu to go ahead and
Yes.
snowball. Of course, Chakno known for being such a lethal tank. We've seen him jump in as a Minotaur. Paano pa kaya akong Esmeralda? So they are gonna go for this very, very violent and convicting gold take here. Pati sa baba,
Looks like no one's occupying middle lane for now.
pati sa baba, nakuha ng Punishers ang gold buff. So that's gonna lead to a 200 gold lead
Yes.
very quickly.
But of course, the discipline from both sides of the team sinashove nila ang respective minions from the top side and the bot side as well. Oh, si Chakma medyo aggressive dun sa baba. But here we have May, medyo inaharas daw si MB. But with the low health thanks to the Rafaela here, napagamit siya ng sprint to tower hug in that top side.
Chill lang. Dian here and Zapnu to the rescue. Iwan niyo yung tropa namin dito. Offlaner yan si Dian, ha? So, touch him.
But look at the bottom side though, nineneglect ng Happy Feet Emperors, so it leaves to a good position for Suha Execution Punishers to push this first bottom turret. Pero May here on the Brink of Health with the Zaman Force in play as the first blood will be going to Mr. V with his first kill. At na-execute though ang ating paring Harris, but in the long run it's actually a good trade because Suha Execution Punishers just push the bottom side and a good rotation para sa ating turtle.
It would be too much to ask for the Punishers to go from 6 to 12, bottom to top to defend that tower. Instead, kukuha sila ng Torres sa baba and Turtle. I think that's a good trade. They are ahead about 1,000 gold. And yun nga, this is turning into a Punishers game so far. I think they're ahead here. Chakno just cutting the lane, cutting the wave. Make sure Arbe cannot make space for himself. And mapapansin mo EXP-wise, lamang na lamang ang Punishers dito.
Yes, and mukhang nanaglik ng Happy Feet Emperors, but look at here to and fro. Zaman Force times journey is going to be used. Pero nakapag-flicker away si Chakno in the brink of health. But the Tan here, naka-escape siya with his flicker out. And this goes to show that Happy Feet Emperors managed to defend. But at the same time, Pakbet though, medyo low dahil napatay siya ni Leomord.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Si Pakbet pala ang naka-Esmeralda at si Chakno
Ang naka-Diggy.
Alright, so this is some
Oh,
intensity
but
on
look
the
at
side
that
of the child
Diggy.
party.
Nico.
Zapnu is going off, ladies and gentlemen. Takbo po, paring Zapno. I don't think you can get away from this. There's too much to ask to survive an onslaught from Tan and Graham and company.
Yes.
Sakto lang. He paid the price. Still 1,000 gold ahead. It's just May making the most of it.
Yes, and while that fiasco was going on, nakita natin dito May and Chakno going for that sweet rotation from bottom to the top, and the Minotaur here trying to go to actually defend, pero too late to apologize dahil ayan na nga, nag-decide na lang silang kumuha ng ating buff doon, but the Leomord still trying his best to like show off away minions para hindi na matuloy-tuloy ang papupush ni Thomas dito sa top. But again, this leads to a bit map control for the side of Suha Execution Punishers dahil na-push na ang top at bot, at ang natitira na lang na top, it's good. I mean, the first turret is the mid lane.
Okay. So far, so good. I really like how Mr. V's Rafaela is performing.
Yes.
He did get the first blood, and he's making these rotations for the Emperors a little more doable, plausible per se. Kasi ang bilis sila gumalaw from top to bottom, mid. It's just it's so hard to defend from May's solo Tams here.
Yes, and do take note that Happy Feet Embers only has one tank. So they have to really protect wisely on who. But look at here on the turtle side, Harriet was able to steal it, but the Gushan goes for the kill against Leomord. The Harriet goes for the slay as he kills Chakno on the long run, pero mukhang si Pakpet dito nahihirapan kung sino bang uunahin niyang i-target. And Pakpet here still in the low of LTN with the Hurricane Dance, pero nakapag-killing spree ang ating Harriet with the help of his Chrono Dash and with the double kill. Kahit nakapag-tower hug, hindi pa rin susuko, though May here medyo late na siya. The Gushan goes for the kill and the Revenger squad here, pero hindi sapat dahil na-table kill niya ang Kuya Mogushan, at hindi pa rin tapos because May will be trying to defend Chakno here, pero napakalakas masyado ng damage output ni Tan dito, at nakapag-back Damos here will be killing that Minotaur in exchange na maligtas si Tan dito. But look at that crit, and Arbe here hindi magpapatalo, pero nakapag-reverse time si Chakno doon at hindi mahabol si May, pero yan na we are seeing here kiting, but hindi pa rin sapat. Arbe was able to defeat him in the nick of time, but Dian here with that first kill at napatay muli si Leomord, at si MB naipit dahil si Pakbet at Dian to the rescue, but the Rafaela goes for the heal and the stealth as well para hindi siya makita dito, and now they are just going for resources.
I really like that conceal on Mr. V. Maaga niya nakuha yung shadow mask, and it helped MB survive, and that's really good. Pero I think both teams medyo nag-asim sila doon. That was a long and extended team fight that should have ended maybe a minute earlier.
But take note, the Rafaela pick here, the exotic pick that we expected to not perform well, is actually the one carrying for now, because even if wala siyang kills, look at the support. It's 116 for Mr. V doon. Maganda yung pagkaka-execute niya ng Shadow Mask. But look here though, Pakbet medyo naipit, but the Binoan for will be used. Chakno with a low health pick, but that Ranger will be getting that crit and goes for the double kill. May and Dian enter a bit too late at 5 members ngayon. Happy Feet nagka-tower hug and goes for that triple. The Goshen though medyo kukuha ng tira-tira dito, ladies and gents, and Zapno will be forced to back away dahil Arbe and the company ay papunta na sa kanyang help indeed.
Parang cleaner si Zapno ngayon.
Medyo tagalinis na lang muna eh.
I think this is the way that they can do this. I think this is what the Punisher should do right now. Tama lang. They're making the right calls. I think because they are on the defensive. Even if they have pushed much earlier and much faster, lamang sila ng isang tore sa Emperors. The Punishers really are in no position to force the issue. Kasi nga kanina pa sila nag-audition, kanina pa sila isa-isa. And Zapno has been playing off lane, or at least been farming up more often recently, and in the past 2 fights, humahabol lang siya, cleaners lang siya. So right now, after the Turtle Slay, I think they are back to parity. Equilibrium has been reached once again, and the Punishers can move into a more aggressive position.
Yes, and I would just like to highlight kanina, no, even though the Leomord was tower hug, na-reverse time siya ni Shaktu, which gave him the mark coming from Zapno kanina, at na-incandescent siya towards his death. So it was actually a good cooperation done by both Zapno and Shakno doon, para kahit papano, medyo na -1 nila ang members ng Happy Feet Emperors dito. At kita mo nga ngayon, ladies and gents, medyo in the side of pressure na kay Punishers, but look at the damage. No, Zapno with the incandescence killed Granger, but of course in exchange, Rafaela will be shutting down Zapno there dahil nag-tower hug. Pero the Minoan Fury is used, both are Hurricane Dance at na-corner si Rafaela and Esmeralda goes for the kill. Reverse time though, mag-use ni ating Diggy. Chakno has to go back with the low health. The Zaman Force and the Chrono Dash will be here trying to free hit Pakbet. But Pakbet though with absorption of his shield, namatay si Harit at hindi pa rin nagpatumpik, ladies and just because the Akai also manages to pick off Minotaur there at hindi na wala nang choice si Leomore dito dahil low health, kahit low health siya, more members pa rin ng Punishers though, but Granger hindi natamaan si Diggy doon even though it was short on range by an inch.
We've seen the Punishers do this before. Parati silang mahilig mag-counterpunch. Haymaker, magpapabugbog sila ng konti. They'll trade lives for objectives. But right now, this is what I said. They're back into an offensive position. Zappo here just picking off Mr. V like it's nobody's business. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the items real quick. Zappo sitting at a 9-3-0. Kahit na nag-aasim siya, kahit kanina pumasok siya sa base. Nakakabuo naman siya and a quick, flashy show-off.
Mr. Zapdo, Mr. Clean para sa ating game number 1 dahil nagpupunas lang siya ng mga members ng Happy Feet Emperors na alam niyang confident siyang papasukin yan. Pero ladies and gents, nakita natin kanina na inattempt yung Lord pero I think they prioritized to push turrets more, which is essential. But Pakbet there, medyo win-one-on-one niya yung Lord doon at papunta na nga si May para mapuntas na sa kanila ang very first Lord.
This is quite the free Lord. There's not much the Emperors can do. It's only Cram and Mr. V just poking out. They're playing footies behind this bush. And of course, this Lord is gonna be coming up.
Oh, yan na nga ladies and gents. The reverse time though, pero nakapag-minuan Fury si Crab kanina at hindi na nakapagpalipas pa. Rafaela successfully straight the cushion pero dito naman nakapag-Hurricane Dance si Akai kanina but the Harith in exchange napatay niya si Gushon pero wala na silang core ngayon. Dian has to shove away members of Happy Feet Emperors. Nakapag-immortality pero hindi na rin siya makasurvive dahil 4 members ng Happy Feet Emperors ay nandoon sa kanyang gilid. And this is actually a good spot for Happy Feet Emperors as they push this middle side turret. May has no choice but actually tower hug here pero si Kram naku mukhang medyo nag-aggressive siya dito and this is a good chance for them to destroy the Lord but this is also to buy time for Suha Execution Punishers but ayan na, it's too late. The reverse time is there. Cram though hindi siya nahuli ng Falling Star Moon ni Pakbet at ayan na nga Tan here medyo tinatry niyang mag-back away because Pakbet's damage also stinks but the Lord here with an inch of health, hindi pa namatay. At ayan na nga, pinatay na nga nila.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Punishers have made sure that the bottom lane has been pushed. So Sakto, even if no one was defending, they still have equilibrium. It's still their wave. And of course, it's May who's going to be pushing that back. Zapno and the gang, they're putting pressure into mid and maybe trying to clean up top. I really like what Chakno is doing. But ladies and gentlemen, si Kram, ang ganda lang mag-feel ni Kram.
Yes.
Pag mag-aggressive na ang Punishers, parating nasa harap lang si Kram and that gives the rest of the Emperor's time to defend. Even if Pakbet hits the Falling Star Moon, there's still a good possibility that he's gonna miss. And of course, MB is right there. He is doing a lot of damage and it's just right for Zapno to go ahead and dive in.
Dian tries to go in with the Hurricane Dance so para ma-corner si Kram at wala sila minuan Fury but ladies and gents, nakikita natin dito medyo na low on health ang members ng Punishers but Gushon successfully killed one from Happy Feet Emperors. Naka-double kill pero in exchange napatay siya ni Rafaela due to tower diving pero ngayon nakikita natin si RB going back to bed though hindi na ka siya umabot because he dive in too much doon sa base ng Happy Feet Emperors but this is on the good side for Suha Execution Punishers dahil kung makikita mo push na ang outside turrets nila. Buhay pa si May. Diggy is just there standing by at mukhang pagka lumabas ang Happy Feet Emperors, magpa-provide lang ng vision tong Diggy eh.
Look at the items on Zapno. COD, Calamity Reaper, Truncheon, Concentrated Energy, buong-buo na. Wala nang kailangan pa. Sitting at a lovely almost 9,000 gold. To be honest, it's May who we should be looking at.
Yeah.
May has been tanking a lot of damage, sitting at 1, 3, and 6. Pero yun nga, look at the top lane. Doon una nabutas ang Emperors and it's the work of May for the past maybe 10 minutes that's been pushing this.
Yeah, although maganda nga yung nagiging exchange ng Happy Feet Emperors and Suha Execution Punishers, the fact na medyo may objective priority pa rin ang Punishers, it only means that medyo in a pinch pa rin ang status ng Emperors. And we are seeing now, hindi na nila pinapaagaw though yung kanilang Sage Golem, but still, look at that Thomas and that Esmeralda there, talagang nag-agaw din in exchange, and they're just waiting for the second Lord to spawn to give pressure with regards to pushing dito sa side na Suha Execution.
Lord is up in about 30 seconds. Zapno just cleaning up the rest of their jungle so that they can go ahead
Yes.
and clean all the resources on the map. Ang ginagawa dito ng Punishers, chino-choke na nila ang Emperors. Because the rest of the waves are theirs, it's a red map as far as we're concerned. The Emperors, what they can do here is they can turtle up, protect the rest of the lanes that they have. That's the two, bottom and mid. At syempre, linisin nila yung top kasi parating may pressure yan eh.
Yes.
Kung magpilit sila ng laban sa Lord and mag-try sila mag-contest, there's a possibility that we go into a base race.
Yes, meanwhile, we are seeing that the Lord has already spawned, but ngayon, ladies and gents, medyo hindi pa nila ganong inano, but Pakbet though is already starting up to kill the Lord there, and members ng Punishers, pinipressure lang, Tamos on the top side, parang ayaw talaga palabasin si Leo Morton. Cram though, medyo checking on visuals dito, at ayan na nga, Dian has to go back with that first Minoan Fury coming by Cram, pero si Dian lang ang nahuli, Chrono Dash, and the Zaman Force Harriet, pero wala siyang nakuha, but medyo messy ang nangyayari dito because Tamos has killed Rafaela, wala na silang health regeneration. Falling Star Moon nakapag-tower dive with that confidence, and na-reverse time si Minotaur at na-slain ni Shakno dito, at dahil na-pick off ang 3 members ng Happy Feet Emperors, wala nang makakakontest ng second Lord for the hands of Punishers.
This is a clean Lord take. Is the second Lord of the game. Libre-libre para sa Punishers. Meron pa silang ipapush na mid at bot, ladies and gentlemen. It's just 2 members taking the Lord here. Ganun yung maganda eh. The lineup on the Punishers, they're able to go with 4 and 1, maybe 3 and 2 even.
Yes.
And they can fight, they can stall. And that's the reason they're
na-reverse time
able
si Arbet
to
though.
take objectives even if they are trading. Ladies and gentlemen, Arbet bites the dust here. This is gonna give some time for Zapno to just solo this tower. Chakno and May following up, ladies and gentlemen. Lord has been called out. He's gonna be marching down top. Quick fight, engage in mid.
Ayan na nga with the Chrono Dash and the Zaman Force, Dian will be cornering up Gram right here para hindi siya makapag-Minoan Fear, pero it will be cancelled with Pakbet here absorbing more shields, slaying that Rafaela. Gushan goes for the kill against that Minotaur, and ayan na nga, ladies and gents, mukhang pa tapusin na ng Suha Execution Punishers ang game number 1. Dinidistract lang nila to si MB, but Harriet goes for the kill, but game number 1 goes to Suha Execution Punishers.
It was quite the extended struggle. This game ended at 16 minutes.
Yes.
We've seen the Punishers do this much more cleanly, but yun nga, lumaban ang Happy Feet Emperors. Lumaban sila, and with a lineup that rocks Rafaela, I guess it's not enough. She does heal, right?
Yes.
She does heal, pero kulang pa rin. Again, it's hard to go exotic. It's hard to rely on a lineup that is very in your face.
Yes.
At ang aasahan mo lang is the Minotaur. He did his work. Kram did a lot. 0, 6, and 12. And Tan, of course, Tan dealt a lot of damage. Where he lays the Zaman Force is where the fight happens. And Kram is, of course, the reason why that happens. And nakita natin kanina, maraming beses sa si Chakno, pag nagsaset siya, and of course, nagta-times journey siya, nag-aantay lang sila ni Kram eh.
Yes.
Nag-aantay lang sila. And we have to give it up to Zapno here. Kahit na ang dami niyang beses na nag-alat, those are the reasons why you see the 5 deaths. Sitting at 13, 5, and 3. He still got 13 kills, and of course, he still had all of his items. Ladies and gentlemen, legit, mga 11 minutes pa lang siguro, 12 minutes, nagpapalit-palit na siya. He's juggling. He even bought an immortality at one point.
Yes, at ayan na nga, he has a kill participation of 64%, which means it's above average. I mean, he's also doing the work. And with the net worth of an astounding 12,766, gaya nga nasabi mo, 11-minute mark pa lang, kompleto na niya halos yung items niya. So it's actually remarkable. And this only goes to show na, okay, maganda yung pagkakagawa ng Rafaela, hindi lang kasi siya sapat, unlike the 4-1 na ginagawa ng Suha Execution Punishers.
The Punishers' experience here, once again, trump the gambit that the Emperors brought to the table. We'll see if they can actually go for the sweep here and maybe go up the ranks a little more, get themselves 3 points, or will the Emperors finally get back into gear and enjoy themselves along the way? Malalaman natin yan sa pagbabalik ng the Nationals. Real quick, we're gonna go on a break. Ako nga pala si Leo.
And I'm Saya.
Don't go anywhere.